Sitting. we we all do it all the time. I'm sitting right now. But we are a sitting culture, whether you're sitting at a desk, whether you're sitting at a desk at work or at home, you're sitting in the car, or just sitting at home or lounging in the sofa. We do so much sitting, and most of us know by now that that is not good for our posture. It's not good for the alignment of the body. Has a tendency of over tightening some muscles and weakening other muscles. But there is one simple thing you can do to help slow down or even break that cycle of chronic tension, especially low back pain, hip pain, pain in the backs of the legs. And that is one step prior, which we all know, is try not to sit as much, to get up and move around with some regularity. But the one step is that once you get up, or if you're sitting and you've been sitting for a while, especially distracted because your mind is focused, maybe not distracted, but focused, and then all of a sudden you start to feel your body ache a little bit, especially down in the low back. Comfortably, slowly, gently get up and move about, and then do this one thing. Stand up against a wall. So go to some space where the wall is, there's no obstacles, there's no furniture, there's no painting, somewhere where you can back up against the wall and then simply stand as close to the wall as you can, and be mindful. If you've been sitting a lot, if your posture alignment's off, the flatter you get, the closer you get to the wall, you may have a little sense of tipping forward. So be aware of that, but you want to try and get as much of your body towards the wall comfortably. Typically it's the heels, the butt, the mid-back, and the back of the head. Typically the back of the head is one of the harder ones because we are also head forward. So when you try and bring the head back, one simple rule is to keep your chin down. If the back of the head doesn't touch the wall, no big deal, but you don't want to be in this position and making contact. You want to keep that chin down and see how far can you get the head, which is the weight of a bowling ball, back over your shoulders. And you can do that for 5 or 10 seconds. You could do that for a minute or so. But again, whenever you're sitting and you need a break, obviously not in the car, but as soon as you get out of the car, when you've been sitting, you're uncomfortable, or even if you're not uncomfortable, but you realize you've been sitting a lot, or you feel like you're hunched over, find a vertical flat surface and stand up against it. And if you do that regularly throughout the day, if you have any issues with your posture, alignment, you know that you are not as tall as you should, you feel like you're shrinking, which you actually are, in the sense from poor posture. And when you correct that, you'll start to regain your height. So find a surface, and the one thing is just stand up against that wall as comfortably as possible, and just notice how that feels. If you can maintain your balance, close the eyes, allow the body awareness, what is called proprioception and kinesthetic awareness, to strengthen. Relax the body a little bit, be aware of the breath. Do as long as it feels appropriate. And that is one thing you can do to make yourself feel better after you've been sitting a lot. And as a nice bonus, it helps quite a bit with posture, alignment, and balance. So good luck, feel better, try it out.